we live?
Yes, we're live now.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
We are live now.
All right. Okay. Hello and welcome to all my dear friends of social business, the change makers and the speakers and viewers from all across the world. I am Lamia Hafiz, coming live from the Impact Hub office in Dhaka, and I will be your MC for the next 30 minutes. It gives me great pleasure to welcome you back to the final session of the Glimpses of Social Business, where we're going to learn about some of the most thriving social businesses and celebrate their contribution and success in creating a world of 3 zeros that was envisioned by Nobel laureate Professor Muhammad Yunus. Throughout the week, we have heard from 25 inspiring social businesses, and I hope you are as excited as I am to learn from the best in the industry and also to celebrate their achievements with me. Of course, there are many more impactful businesses for good in the world, and I invite you to become one of them. So without further ado, let's jump into the presentations. And to kickstart this session, I would like to introduce Catherine Carrillo, who is joining us from Germany. Ms. Kate is an impact officer at the Eunice Environment Hub. She's passionate about social business, job creation, and sustainable economic development. She mentors social enterprises as part of the Bridge for Billions program and the MIT COVID-19 Latam Hackathon. She's also the co-founder of Natupla, Natural Plastic, where she is reinventing packaging of the future. Kate is a Chevening scholar and holds a master's degree in social innovation and entrepreneurship at London School of Economics. It is my pleasure to invite Ms. Catherine Carrillo to share an update on the Eunice Environmental Hub activities. I think we can't hear you. Could you check your sound system, please?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the kind introduction. I'm a bit blush after that. Let me share my screen to start, and let's gonna try to fit everything what we're doing at the Junos Environment Hub in 6 minutes. So wish me luck. All right. Can everyone see my screen? Thumbs up. Perfect. So as Lamia said, my name is Catherine Carrillo. I'm an impact officer at the Junos Environment Hub. And today we will share what we do and the result we have achieved through our programs in 2021. So starting as early as our 1920s, Nobel Peace Prize laureate Professor Muhammad Yunus, here present, pioneered the global social business movement. The Junos Environment Hub is building on over 40 years of experience from the family of Grammy organizations. Junos Environment Hub was born as a spin-off from Grammy Created Lab, and we are dedicated to unleash the power of social businesses to deliver solutions to one of the world's most pressing issues, the climate and environmental crisis. Our vision, aligned with Professor Yunus' vision, is to create a world of 3 zeros: zero poverty, zero unemployment, and zero net carbon emissions. We believe social businesses are the best tool to stopping the environmental crisis. Our mission is to design and implement social business solutions to environmental challenges that create opportunities along the value chain. We support and help the transformation from linear to circular economy and put a big focus on ending plastic waste on the environment. We also work on carbon neutrality, biodiversity and afforestation, sustainable agriculture, clean energy, and access to water and sanitation. We have 4 different pillars on what we do. The first one is the incubation and acceleration to support social business entrepreneurs that focus on environmental issues. The second one, the venture building, where we work together with our organizations to replicate and enhance existing solutions, adapting them to the local communities. The third one, education and training, where we use the power of learning to raise awareness for the urgency of the environmental crisis. And the last one, the consulting and advisory, where we share our expertise to help private and public sector to identify approaches that help to solve the climate crisis. We currently have programs operating in 14 countries all around the world, including Colombia, Kenya, Ethiopia, Uganda, Rwanda, among others. And the way we drive impact is we put our beneficiaries, the green social business entrepreneurs, at the center of what we do. We also recognize that in order to create change, we have to support the development of the whole ecosystem in which entrepreneurs work. Then we work with the private and public sector to promote the development and growth of social business solutions. At the society level, we raise awareness with our advocacy and visibility efforts to encourage people and society to take action towards solving the environmental crisis. And finally, the environmental aspects surround all of the other beneficiaries as it is our reason to be. Throughout our work, we support building social business models that mitigate the CO2 emissions, build towards a circular economy, and create positive environmental impact. Here you can find some of our partners we have worked with to design and implement solutions for social business entrepreneurs and the environmental crisis. And here some of the 2021 highlights of our programs. With the program's implementation, we reached more than 16,000 people. We trained more than 500 social business entrepreneurs and incubate more than 79 social businesses. We also reached more than 40,000 visits on our website and have more than 3,000 people that are now following our updates and activities. And all of this was possible to our amazing team of dedicated professionals and experts. Our team is 60% female, and during 2021, we have more than 50 new team members that work together more than 28,000 hours to bring change. So here a short description of our programs. First one, the Zero Plastic Waste Cities. That is an approach to establish social business which can improve municipal waste management. We focus on empowering informal waste workers and their communities as a key on implementing the solutions. And this program has been implemented in India, Kenya, Vietnam, and Ethiopia. The SINA project, on behalf of the Federal Ministry of the Environment, we implement the SINA project, where we are working on developing policy recommendations that support social innovations to achieve Germany's climate, environmental, and sustainable goals. The Value Credit program, where we are developing a standard process model for the transparent calculation and valorization of plastic credits as innovative financing mechanism to bridge the gap of EPR compliance. The Start Now program, where we offer 2 months online course for potential or early stage entrepreneurs to help them go through, online and offline experiences to build their social business plan. The Grow Up Incubator, when we focuses on supporting pre-seed, post-revenue social business entrepreneurs with innovative solutions to environmental challenges. During the first cohort, we address waste management problems. During the second cohort, we address sustainable food system. And on the new cohort, we will be working on ecotourism. Is that my 6 minutes? Can I finalize? Thank you. Amazonas Verde is our program focuses on the Amazonas region and its biodiversity, where we work directly with local entrepreneurs and organizations on the Colombian Amazon. And our 2 new latest programs in 2022, the Cheese Starts, where we are working with 1,500 women-led micro, small, and medium-sized entrepreneurs to build more resilient, sustainable, and competitive businesses. And the Build Back Better program, where we support 25 social business entrepreneurs in Kenya to harness the advantages of the circular economy for a sustainable and resilient recovery from the impacts of the COVID-19 pandemic. All of this, you are going to be able to find it on our impact report that is being launched today in our website, and also in our website, you will find like all of the details of all of these different programs. In 2022, we are building upon our impact strategy to become the leading enabler, implementator, ecosystem builder, and thought leader for green social business. We will continue supporting our social business entrepreneurs that are our reason to be. Contact us if you are working with entrepreneurs and organizations supporting social business entrepreneurs in any of the areas of work, and if you see any opportunity where we can collaborate. Here is our contact details, and thank you very much for the extra minute.
Thank you so much, Kate. There's a lot you're doing, and it's super inspiring to see. So we'll quickly move on to the next speaker. Up next is a dear friend of the Eunice universe, Mr. Callum McKenzie, who is a co-founder and director of programs at Eunice, Thailand. Callum has a diverse range of experiences from working in the social business and development sector in over 10 countries around the world. Callum teaches executive education training programs in development and runs training programs on social entrepreneurship and innovation around the world. He also holds a master's degree from Sciences Po Paris and a bachelor's degree with honors from Queen's University of Belfast. May I now invite Callum McKenzie.
Thanks so much, Lamia. Lovely to see you and everybody, and hard act to follow, Catherine, but I'll do my best. So I'm going to start my timer and I'll do my best to stay in time. So Eunice, Thailand, what do we do? Well, basically, we drive social business action here in Thailand. And we try and take all these amazing things that are already happening and we're supporting here in Thailand, bring it to the global social business network, and then try and take all the best practices, learnings, and everything that's going on from the global social business network and bring it to Thailand and be that interface between the two things. And we are, and basically we're a non-profit foundation, but we operate as a social business startup. We're financially self-sustaining. And we work with corporates, we work with communities, we work with universities, we work with social entrepreneurs themselves. But whoever we work with, we engage people in social business. We build social business mindsets. We educate people in social business. We build skill sets. We provide consulting. We build educational or knowledge materials to support them. And then we're a platform for action, right? We need to empower people to be that social business change themselves and to kind of scale our impact beyond just us as an organization and to as many people as possible. So I'm going to dive into a number of different project snapshots as quickly as possible. So first up, the Eunice Masters in Social Business and Entrepreneurship, the world's first masters. We piloted this with the Asian Institute of Technology at YCA. It's scaling to Albuquerque International University in October as well. The universities provide the academic programs. We bolt on practical social business workshops. And then instead of doing a thesis at the end, they come and do a sandbox incubator with us. So by the time they graduate, they finish with a social business plan that they can pitch to investors. Circular economy and social business education as well. We've initiated a global campaign called Waste Hero Reduced to Zero. And we've developed 19 different educational packages, all the way from kindergarten up to university and startup level, including social business modeling for the circular economy, children's stories for circular economy, different activities, things like this as well. And we hope to educate 1 million people by 2030 all around the world in circular economy and social business. But when we talk about waste heroes, the key waste heroes are informal waste workers, like Catherine mentioned, the people who are closing the loop day in, day out. 75% of the world's post-consumer plastics collected by these guys. So what we've done is we've initiated the Waste Hero Alliance. We're bringing informal waste workers and youth together to design future circular economy policies. And we had a big event yesterday as well, which we called the Social Fiction Thinkathon, where informal waste workers were imagining, what a future circular economy would look like. And we had physical events in Thailand, in Laos, also in the Philippines and in Bangladesh as well. Then another project, we're working with our dear friends Grammy Shakti on a social solar project. So you may have heard of an energy service company model, where basically you can pay electricity tariffs for solar rooftop systems without having any upfront costs. So we're working with partners such as one of the world's largest coffee chains to have solar rooftops installed on their roofs. But the innovation also comes where we're working with a prison to train prisoners to be solar technicians and solar engineers, so that when they leave prison or when they're just being reintegrated, they have a high value job that they can go in and have a meaningful life after they've spent their time inside. Also, we work with Thailand's largest private company as well, to basically run an internal social entrepreneurship incubator, where they select every year their really high value rising stars, and then they form teams, and then they come up with social business ideas. They go through boot camps. We give them mentorship and coaching, and at the end of the process, they pitch these ideas to the CEO. And they have the opportunity to kind of leave their jobs and create social businesses. And we had social businesses come from this. We also have a no going back finance as well. A very clear message from Professor Eunice last year. that we need to have a green, inclusive, a transformative COVID recovery as well. So the bioeconomy, the circular economy, the green economy, this is a key priority for Thailand. And we're partnering with the SME Development Bank on providing access to finance for small businesses through this as well. We also work very much in the southern border provinces as well, and I had the pleasure of Lamia and Professor Eunice coming with us in 2019. And an unbelievably beautiful place with so much potential, but also has a low intensity conflict there as well. So we've been incubating female entrepreneurs, we've created 10 new businesses and incubated 60 female business leaders, but also built value chains between Buddhist and Muslim communities as well to build shared understanding. And sorry, I'm nearly done. And we also have a seaweed project as well, huge environmental impact, but also a high value, high growth area to really focus on as well. So on one side, we're demonstrating a seaweed social business model, also in the deep south of Thailand, where we're also incubating community seaweed entrepreneurs as well as we go there. We have some fantastic partners helping with this as well. So in summary, what do we do and what will we continue to do? Well, we demonstrate that social business works. We work with business to shift from being conventional to being social businesses. We really focus on youth to empower a new social business generation, and we try and be as collaborative as possible to kind of strengthen and scale the social business sector. And what's our North Star? Well, it's the world of 3 zeros that we hear about. So please follow us on social media, Junos Thailand. You can find us hopefully quite easily. Come to us with projects and partnership opportunities. We'd love to hear from you as well. And of course, Thailand's open now, so come and visit us. Let's discuss social business on the beach. And don't forget, do it with joy as well. So thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Callum. There's a lot you're doing and we're very excited. So to quickly move on to our next speaker, may I now invite, joining us from Japan is Takuya Kawamura. Takuya is the president of SunPower Corp, where he works in circularity by exporting used tires and recycled car parts. He also provides international business development consultancy. He's also the managing director of SunPower Senegal in West Africa and the co-CEO of Grammy in Japan, SunPower. To add to his vast list of roles, he also leads World Recycle Parts as a president, and he believes that reading Professor Muhammad Yunus's book of Creating a World Without Poverty has transformed his vision, transformed the vision of his work. May I now welcome Takuya to share the story of an individual entrepreneur getting involved in creating social business.
Thank you. My slides, please. Yeah, thank you, Umesh. Hello, Professor Eunice. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Also hello, the young people in Africa. Yeah, next one, please. Just very briefly introduce myself. As introduced, I'm a president of SunPower. I joined this company almost 10 years ago. This company, SunPower, was established by my father. And before joining this company, I was in the United States. I worked in the a global #2 automaker, very big company, very huge company. But I was completely in the US capitalism, US capital market. And I was very surviving, struggling to survive in the US capitalism. I didn't see the reason why I worked. And luckily, this book changed my life. Yeah, I had a chance to take Professor Muhammad Yunus' book when I was in the United States, working in a very big automotive company. And as I said, I already knew that I need to join SunPower as a successor of the president. And luckily, when I read this book, I saw the great opportunity because my father's company was a little company versus where I worked in the United States, very big company. Why I joined the company, SunPower? because this Professor Yunus book, I saw the great opportunity in the tire recycling and the car parts business in a social business. So I was very motivated to retire the global company, joining the SunPower to change the company into the completely social business company. Again, thank you so much, Professor Muhammad Yunus. My life was changed by this book. Create a world without poverty. Hey, the people in Africa, this is very recommended book. If you haven't read the Professor Muhammad Yunus, I already recommend to begin with this book. This is very great to understand the basic of ideas of the Yunus social business ideas and the principle. Next one, please. Next slide, please. Yeah, thank you. So this is, I was very lucky to meet with the Professor Yunus 5 years ago in Japan. And long story too short, at the end of the day, we launched the joint venture company between Grammy and SunPower in Bangladesh 4 years ago, doing the car repairing and parts import from Japan and selling domestically in Dhaka. Next one, please. So this is a point of my company. Whatever I do, Japan and Africa, everywhere, the way of my ideas, all my ideas comes from the way the Professor Yunus provided opportunities to the poor people in Bangladesh and to me, and how he saw the capability of the human being. Professor Yunus saw the capability of the human being limitless. This is how he proved the capability of the human being, even providing opportunity to the poor people. So this is how I started my journey to change SunPower into social business company. When I started to join the SunPower, if you look at my screen, less than 10% of my employees are either in this category. Less than 10% when I joined company. But as of right now, more than 50% of my employees are either in this category. Even the disabled people, more than 10% of my employees are disabled people. And so on, so on. So it's very important for me to provide opportunities to this type of the people, including the students from the Africa, your case, students from the developing countries. So my mission is provide opportunities to the handicapped people in Japan and also the young guys studying in Japan from the developing countries. If you look at the bottom line, we are very committed to enter in Africa right now. First, we recruit as an employees, and then we provide opportunities as Professor Yunus did. We also want to provide opportunity to the young guys from Africa, becoming the small entrepreneurs in Africa. We have Senegal, Botswana, Madagascar, and so on. I saw the link of the sign, so I stopped. Thank you for listening my voice. Thank you. And thank you, Professor Yunus, finally. Always thank you, Professor Yunus.
Thank you.
Your book.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that presentation. Now we're going to watch a short video of Grameen Trust, which is committed to the cause of poverty alleviation. The trust uses microcredit as a tool for fighting poverty and follows the Grameen Bank approach for the purpose. May I now request the tech team to play the video. Sorry. That was a very inspirational video. We will now take a small trip over to Italy, where we are joined by Paola Samoggia, a producer and a composer. Paola graduated in piano and achieved the postgraduate master's course composer in Opera Academy Verona. She attended the high composition master course in the Royal Philharmonic Academy of Bologna. Paola collaborates with several producers for ads, documentaries, and short films. And she also composes on commission for major contemporary art galleries and music institutions. She's been delivering artistic projects about social issues since 2010. Paola composed the music for the multimedia chamber opera, $27, which was inspired by the first book of Professor Junos, Banker to the Poor. It is my honor to invite Paola Samoggia to share her journey of $27, a daydream, which was about the first $27 Professor Eunice started his journey with. Paola, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good morning, Professor Eunice and everyone. It's a great honor to be here again. When we met in Bangkok, in my speech, I told you about the debut of our opera $27, really inspired by the book Banker to the Poor. Please, the first one. This is on stage. In May 2019, we went on stage and Professor Junos, together with our friends Enzo Curcio and Dominic Dasser, honored us with their presence at our premiere. Their support really meant a lot to us and strengthened our dream. Please, image 2. Yes, thank you. Now, as we are finally back to work in theater, we are shooting a new short film based on the opera $27. We can count on many supporters, and we are particularly happy to collaborate. Yes, the other slide, please. And we are really happy to collaborate with the most important institution in our city, Bologna, home to the oldest university in Europe. Here are our institution greetings for Professor Junos. Please start the video.
La città di Bologna dà il saluto al professor Junos e a tutte le persone e realtà della sua straordinaria comunità riunite in questo appuntamento internazionale importante. Dal 2015 professor Junos, cittadino onorario della città di Bologna, e questo sigla un'amicizia di valori, i valori della giustizia sociale, il tema del dare voce e dare fiducia alle persone attraverso anche quell'esperienza straordinaria che è il microcredito, e ci riunisce questa amicizia di valori tra l'impegno straordinario del professor Junos e di tutte le realtà che con lui collaborano e la città di Bologna, che già dal lontano 1200 ha liberato gli schiavi attraverso il Liber Paradisus, e nella prospettiva della città c'è essere sempre più presenti nel dare voce, riscatto e diritti alle persone. L'opera $27, attraverso l'importanza di linguaggi artistici, musicali, l'opera lirica, il lavoro del cortometraggio nelle mani sapienti di Paola Samoggia, è un'occasione straordinaria per veicolare e allargare sempre di più la platea di cittadini e cittadine intorno a questi temi.
Siamo molto felici di partecipare al progetto del cortometraggio $27 Daydream, a sostegno delle bellissime e importanti iniziative del premio Nobel Junos. Questa è un'istituzione importante, la Casa della Musica di Bologna. Abbiamo 260 anni di storia che ci accompagnano alle spalle, ma vogliamo sempre pensare a un futuro importante. Il ruolo sociale della musica nella miglioria della vita di tutti gli uomini di tutti i giorni è un messaggio importante che vorremmo ci accompagnasse sempre. Quindi grazie a chi ci ha proposto questa iniziativa, la nostra adesione è costante, forte e assolutamente convinta.
Thank you for the video. Together with Emilia Romagna Festival, we will be presenting our new short $27 Daydream on September the 9th in the fantastic location, a castle dating back to 1332. I will tell you more about our project during the lecture number 40 on September the 5th, another immense honor for our work. Please, the last slide, the number 4. Thanks to all the people coordinating the Junos Center, and our deepest gratitude to Professor Junos. Thank you for what you have been doing so far to make the world a better place for us. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Did a great.
Yes, I hope to speak to everybody in this fantastic lecture I will give for you. Many thanks for your work.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You did.
Thank you so much, Paula. Before we start our last presentation, I want to give a big shout out to the live audience joining us all the way from Africa. I hope you're enjoying the stories that are being shared and that you are energized and inspired to start your own social business soon. Hi, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me, but if you can just wave at everyone who's watching you, the University of Ebom Ekalavi.
Hello, hello, everybody. Ebom Ekalavi.
Thank you so much. So for our last presentation of the glimpses of social business for this year's Social Business Day, I would like to invite the powerful Somos Todas Marias duo, Ana Maria Drummond and Marina Martins Montreso. Ana Maria graduated in business administration and a master in business from the SDA Bocconi University in Milan and has 20 years of experience in the social sector. She's a co-founder of Somos Todas Marias, the institutional director of Vencer o Cancer Institute and counselor of Childhood Brazil, member of the Foundations and Impact Institute Group, and co-founder of Public Policies Committee of Mulheres de Brazil Group. Joining her is her co-founder Marina, who graduated in business administration and accounting and has 17 years of experience in multinational consulting companies. Currently living in Hong Kong, Marina is the co-founder of Somos Todas Marias, a mentor for the Ashoka Globalized Program, and a counselor of Think Twice Brazil. Marina and Anna both participated in an immersion program in the companies founded by Professor Muhammad Eunice in Bangladesh in 2018 and was invited by him to be an ambassador for the 30 Club in Brazil, where young people create their impact projects with the support of mentors and connection with an international network. May I please invite Anna and Marina to do their presentation.
Lamia, thank you so much for your kind introduction. And I would like also to thank Lamia for your invite and also Professor Junos. The feeling that we are here, that we have right now is almost like coming back home, because Somos Todas Marias, we cannot talk about Somos Todas Marias not talking about Bangladesh. And it's what we are going to present today. So I'm here with my co-founder, Ana. And what we prepare is to talk a little bit about our journey as a social entrepreneur, our inspiration, our business model, and also the lesson learned. Everything started in 2018 in November when we went to Bangladesh to go to the immersion course, and then we happened to meet Hasna. So Hasna she's a beauty owner of a beauty parlor, and also a participant of the Nobinho Dioca program. So when we were talking, we went to the saloon, and then we interviewed Hasna, and then we said, when a good day looks like to you? And then she said, when I'm here, listen to women, and I can help them to break a cycle of violence. So when you hear that, Ana was with me, and then we look at each other and said, oh, this is it, this is the power of a beauty parlor located in ghettos to support other women. So Ana, she came back to Brazil after this course. I stayed in Hong Kong, but we couldn't forget about our idea that we had. And then what happened? When Ana, we had to discover, so what are these beauty salons in the Brazilian ghettos, how it looks like. And then we figure out that there are also Hasnas in Brazil, but here they are Marias. So now I would like you to be connected with Marias to know what exactly they do in a beauty salon.
Nós vivemos para cuidar, mas ninguém cuida da gente.
Eu dou meu amor para todo mundo. Eu não sou capaz de olhar no espelho e dizer que eu me amo.
Não existe ninguém feio no mundo, não existe, não existe.
Desde pequena, meu sonho foi conhecer São Paulo.
Nunca me viu, marcou por zap, me achou pelo Instagram e conta a vida todinha pra mim.
Eu tô me sentindo melhor hoje e esses dias, quando eu vim aqui na Paula, eu senti uma segurança.
Elas nem falam a cor do esmalte que elas querem. Elas conversam, quando elas vê, a unha já tá pronta.
Um desabafo profundo de alma nas cadeiras.
É tanta bomba, sabe? Que tá difícil.
Quando você traz essa beleza para essa mulher, você percebe que todos nós temos beleza dentro da gente. Nós.
So now I will welcome Anna to talk about our business model.
Thank you. So we're talking about 600,000 at least minimum beauty salons in Brazil. Women that work from their houses, very small businesses, micro entrepreneurs. And right now we have this model. We work with microcredit. We negotiate with the beauty industry to offer, let's say, products with social prices. We try hard to, let's say, together with the women, establish references, like to revamp beauty salons. We want the women to become a reference to other women. We help them to dream again, you know? We support them in their plans. So the whole model is holistic, but we learned that we need to start first with concrete results, and then with the training and with the improve of the productivity of the salon. So that's the picture of our model today. We have been learning a lot, let's say, from Bangladesh to Brazil, and the greatest wealth for us is the first Marias that believe on us. And we're still working with them all the time, you know, like testing ideas, asking questions. They are the basis, they are, let's say, our consultative board. We do believe that for complex problems, we need to have acupuncture strategies, meaning that if you have a complex system, you need to find what is key to start with. Planning is important, but at the same time, permanent listening to the people is crucial for agility and adaptation. We do believe that falling in love with the solution is a very great risk. We try our best to be enchanted by the problem, and partnerships are key. For instance, right now, we are looking for partners in the beauty industry. We are having a little bit of hard time, Professor Junos, to find, you know, like good partners to arrive to good prices for the women. So we have to look for bigger companies, and we're doing our best right now.
And just to finalize our presentation, we cannot just finish not talking about the people who are doing that on a daily basis. This is our team. We are very proud that last month we have 2 angel investors. So that's why we were able to expand our team. We have now 5 people since this month, 5 full-time employees. And I'm sure that we are going to have a lot of things to share in the next year. And these are also the companies that are believing on us, are making partner requests, are open to rethink their business model and to meet the Maria's needs, and also think about let's do less profit on that, but we are improving their lives. So we're very pleased to each brand that are here with us, because they are believing on us, and this is everything for us so far. So thank you so much for the opportunity to be here today.
Thank you so much. This concludes our glimpses of social business for this year's social business. I do want to invite, before we close, and with the summary, I wanted to invite Ms. Lamia Morshed to share some words with us.
Thanks, Lamia. Our intention with these glimpses of social business sessions, we've done 6 in showcasing 30 throughout the 4 days, was just to give exactly that, a glimpse into so many things that are happening around the world that maybe many in our audience are not even aware about, because there's a limited number of time, we can't present them all. So we're just giving a little look into some of the things that have been inspired by the work done in Bangladesh, and have gone in so many directions, whether it's arts and music, creativity, whether it's youth entrepreneurship, whether it's with entrepreneurs all over Africa, in so many different directions, all the projects around the environment that the Eunice Environment Hub is doing, and so on. So I just want to urge every one of you who've presented to put your contact information to the chat so that others can be in touch with you, because this is what we try to do, is just to help connect each other so that you can learn from each other and amplify your own actions to have a greater impact. So I just wanted to say that, and thank you again. All your stories are very inspiring.
Thank you so much, Lamia Apu. I would also like to invite Professor Muhammad Yunus to also share some words with us.
Wow, hello. It's a fantastic session. It's very, very closely related to us for a long time. We see Kalam making his presentation, and Takuya. Takuya's fantastic work around the world, what he has done. It's very exciting story that he has to tell us. And of course, Paula, she brought us into a completely new direction, new dimension, creating the story of Grameen as a musical presentations, an opera. So that's fantastic thing. And we were surprised, and I had the privilege of attending the performance in Italy when it was presented. It's absolutely breathtaking. So this is something that we brought all the people in, and thank you, Lamia, for bringing them here all together. And of course, Anna is here in the Eunice Environment Hub, and Marina did a wonderful job yesterday and today. So we thank you and give you a big applause for all of you. Fantastic work that you have done, and you continue to do it. And we really appreciate what you do. And you inspire so many people around the world by your work, what you do, and your stories, what led you to do all this. So we're very happy you enhance the value of the Social Business Day, but through your presence, because many will be very, very inspired by what we have been doing. It's not just to perform your presentation today. These are all recorded. These will be visited many times by the young people in the universities where they have been talking about the social business. You are concrete examples of social businesses that you do. So instead of talking about the long theoretical issues, these are concrete things. You have been doing it, and they're excited about it. And that excitement is infectious. It gets to somebody else too. And then it grows in a big way, global way. So we are very, very thankful to you for making this presentation, and wish you best of luck and all the success. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your kind words.
Group picture?
We're not done. I'm going to do a small summary, and then we will take a group picture. So this concludes our glimpses of social business for this year's Social Business Day. At the last, throughout this time, we learned about some of the most thriving social businesses, and we celebrated their contribution and success in creating a world of 3 zeros. We heard from Catherine Perillo of Eunice Environment Hub on unleashing the power of social business to tackle environmental issues and crisis by raising awareness through advocacy and policy recommendations to drive impact and to mitigate the carbon dioxide emissions to achieve zero plastic waste cities with the support of local communities and all beneficiaries of our society. We also heard updates updates from Callum of Eunice, Thailand on their journey to engage, educate, and empower the people to change themselves and their communities through their circular economy education program to develop waste heroes and to build a waste hero alliance to achieve their goals of zero waste through education, incubation, and mentorship. To achieve a green economy where everyone thrives. Thank you for sharing about all your projects to shift businesses to social businesses. We heard the inspiring story of Takuya, who changed path as a capitalist into a world of social business because it gave him purpose. He gave us an insight on the automobile industry and how the principles of social business extends to all industries and how his model helps to develop leaders. We saw a video of Grammy Trust and learned about their growth and achievements since the late 80s to provide financial assistance through many microcredit programs and how it has been replicated throughout the world. We've heard from Paula about the power of music to spread the values of social businesses. We heard about the social role of music in improving every person's life for the better. And we look forward to the $27 the show in September. We heard from We Are All Maria's project from Anna and Marina, where they have built a community of super powerful women to help empower each other, developing entrepreneurship through beauty salons by offering microcredits. I believe that the power of conversation really is beautiful. So throughout this week, we have showcased inspiring social businesses, and I hope this session was inspiring to you all. And I hope you are inspired to start your own social business and do your part for the world. Thank you again for joining us today, and to the live audience joining us from Africa. Till next time. But before we close, may I remind you to remain connected. Let us join together to amplify our impact. And I want to remind you, as Professor Junos said, never stop celebrating and inspiring each other through your work and your stories. Your excitement is infectious, and let us remain that way. May I request everyone to turn on their videos so we can take a quick photo to keep as memory. May I request the students from Kampala University to turn on their video as well?
Yeah, Taku, I see that you're holding the book.
Tech team, please let us know once the photo is taken.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kalam. Thank you, Marina. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Thank you, Paula.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Wonderful to see you again.
Yes, also for us.
Okay.
We miss you.
You too. We have to be there again. See you.
Yes,
Yes.
we hope.
Absolutely. Looking forward.